Okay, we're back with the voyage of the naughty knots. And what does a naughty knot look like, and how do you release it? Subscribe and follow my naughty knots talks, so you may find one of use. Okay, the naughty knot we're going to look at right now is a knot in a situation that you can't untie. You can't fix the toaster. You can't fix the computer. You keep arguing with your wife. You keep arguing with yourself. You keep arguing with the kids. You keep arguing and fighting with the world. These are all knots. And you recognize a knot because it repeats itself. It may look different, but it has the same feeling, the same pain. You know the naughty knot because of the pain and that deja vu sense that you've done this before. It looks different. The person may be different. The world is different, because the world is always different. Everything is always different, changing. We're living in a midst of constant change. Nothing is fixed except that damn knot. The world is changing, and I try to change with it, but I still have this damn knot. Doesn't make sense. Where does this knot come from? Who keeps tying my world in a knot? God? My boss? My wife? My husband? Myself? Where do these knots come from? One knot after another. We're hanging by a rope of knots. But the rope is the same. The knots are different. So you got to see the rope and the knot. You got to see the sameness in the different knot. Every knot's different, but the rope is the same. So the key to releasing a naughty knot, and a naughty knot is one that won't release by normal means. The key to releasing that naughty knot is seeing the knot in a different way. You see the knot with new eyes. You see the knot as if you never saw it before. You see it fresh. You see it with a wonder, with a curiosity. The old knots, the naughty knots that keep coming back, I know what this is. Same old knot, same old situation, same old predicament, again and again and again. These naughty knots begin to exhaust us. We come to the point where we give up. That's nihilism. There's no way to get out of these knots. I'll just get drunk. I'll just party. I'll just give up, you see. It's trying to untie these knots. When we're young, we're going to untie all the knots. I'm going to save the world from knots. But as we mature, we discover that the world isn't just one knot. It's just one damn knot after another. History is one knot after another. My life is one knot after another. So what's up with that? I should be curious. Why is that? Is it many knots? Or is it just one knot in different forms? You know, if you're Boy Scouts, I remember being in the Boy Scouts, you got a merit badge on knots. And you learned all these different knots. Name them, put them on a board. Get a board of knots. Everyone's different. The same string or rope, but a different knot. So the knot is form. The knot is form. But what is the rope? Now, metaphorically speaking, here you got to kind of leap out of the box and think the unthinkable. The rope that ties the knot is the essence of the knot. But you can't see the essence because you see the rope, you see the knot. The rope's there, but we see the knot, and the knot hurts. The knot gives me a pain. The rope gives me a pain. And I can't see the essence or the rope because all I can perceive, is the knot. We can only perceive knots. We can't see the essence or the rope. Now, again, you got to make that little leap and see the rope as being unknowable. All we see is knots. And we see the knot because there's a contradiction. There's a twist. Everything is a knot. You see this pen here. This pen is a knot because it's something, and I know this pen is a pen because it's not the rest of the room. It's a pen because it's a pen because it's not me. It's not the table. It's not the room. So that's two. There's the pen has a name, and it's named a pen because it's a pen. And if it didn't have a name, I wouldn't know what it was. If I give this to an Aboriginal person, they would look at it and taste it. Try, what is it? Right on. They wouldn't know what it was. They'd be curious, but they wouldn't know what it was. And then I'd come along, you silly people, that's a pen. A pen? What's a pen? Well, a pen is what you write with, and I show them how to write with it. Oh, pen, yeah, pen, yeah. So whenever they see it again, they go, pen. They'd be so proud. They'd be so proud, you see. So that's the way a knot is. You got a knot, you got a pain, you got a neurosis, and you go to the books and you find its name. Oh, this is anxiety. You got an anxiety knot over fear of the mother or the father or something. I don't know. You got some knot. You see, it's named. Look it up in the book. And every time you feel that pain, that feeling, that unpleasant feeling, you say, oh, that's my knot. And I'd tell everybody, oh, I got this knot, you see. I got anxiety complex, and I have to drink. That's why I drank. I got this anxiety or something. And I've been doing a lot of therapies, but I still got it, and I talk about it. And people ask me, how are you? And I tell them about my knot, and gives me a little bit of status, you see. I got a knot, too. And I love my knot now, you see. People, how are you doing today? Is your knot okay? Knot. So this is a very interesting meditation. We see the knot, we feel the knot, we blame the knot. Where did you get that knot? Yeah, my father gave it to me. He didn't love me. He was a disapproving father and gave me a knot. I don't think I'll ever succeed because my father believed I wouldn't succeed. So I got this knot now. See what I mean? The knots are small and the knots are big. Why, the knots are like, I was looking for my thing, Russian nesting dolls of knots. You got a little knot, and that's in a bigger knot, and that's in a bigger knot, and that's in a bigger knot, all the way up to the knot of consciousness. You get all the way to the knot of self-reflective consciousness. Now there's the knot that is the mother of all knots. If I could get to that knot, I could untie all the other knots. They would just fall open. Because I know the mother knot. I know the source of all knots. I have released the source, the knot, at its source. And now I'm free of all knots. Apocalypse Now was about that. That movie. Colonel Kurtz was at the headwaters of the river, and he was tied in a knot of ambiguity. He'd come back, couldn't go forward. He was tied in a knot of madness. And Captain Williams went to release the knot. Went to save, to restore the river, to restore sanity in the war, you see. But he went to the source. And what did he do? He killed the knot. He killed Colonel Kurtz. Renzai said this, if you meet the Buddha on the road, kill him, because the Buddha's a knot. If you meet Colonel Kurtz at the headwaters of the river, kill him. That's the original knot. Thanks for dropping in. Subscribe and follow my knots.